Hey everybody, Rick and Nikki here, and we're going to show you our top 6 things to eat at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And in addition to those top 6 food items, we'll give you a handful of other recommendations. After entering the park, the first place we come across for food is the Croissant Moon Bakery.
Not to be confused with Crescent Moon Bakery, which I said one time and then got reamed in the comments for.
This is a place for breakfast. We got breakfast here.
Yes, the food's great here.
Some pastries and some like deli lunch sandwiches,
yes.
But nothing in the top 6.
No!
Also at the start of the park, in the port of entry area, we have Confiscos. There is something in here that makes my top 6 foods. Confiscos is a very nice table service restaurant here at Islands of Adventure. Sort of has an elevated menu. The one item I want to place on Rick's top 6 for foods is going to be the sweet and sticky ribs.
Yes, you always, whenever you get it, you love it. I mean, you're always complimentary of that dish.
It is good enough to be on Rick's top 6, but there's several like food items or entrees in here.
Yes.
That we would recommend. For example, I really like their chicken sandwiches here.
Okay.
And I know you like the spinach and artichoke dip.
Yes, because you can either get it with chips or with bread. I always get it with the toasted bread. Oh, so fantastic. Probably, it's better than Mythos. I like it better here. It's great. And then I also like the chilled tuna bowl. The crusted tuna that they make is phenomenal. I wish I could get it out in the real world, outside of like the theme park. It's so good. I mean, it's really an elevated dish for being at a theme park.
Yeah, well, Confiscos is a place where I think you will find anything on the menu I think you're really going to enjoy. But one of the top 6 items in the whole park is the sweet and sticky ribs. In Seuss Landing, we have green eggs and ham, tater tots and hoo hash. A fun, novel place to eat, but nothing made the top 6.
Although I will say the green eggs and ham are pretty decent. I mean, the eggs are actually green and there's a good helping of like eggs and ham within the tater tots.
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorites when we come here. I like it, but I can understand. I mean, not in the top 6, but still a fun thing to eat. And
I really don't have a recommendation for this place, which is surprising because I do like tater tots and a lot of these dishes are tater tot based. But, you know, it's more of a novelty, fun thing to have for me.
It is. I mean, and who doesn't want to eat it or get your food from a giant ham?
I know. Also in Seuss Landing is the Circus McGurkus Cafe. Nothing made the top 6, but something almost did. So I will make it a personal recommendation. Let me tell you about it. The 2-piece fried chicken combo was on the top 6 list for a few minutes, and then I kicked it off for something at Mythos. But it is, well, I did not, you know what, I guess we can call it a top 7. It's this item number 7 on today's list. I really like it. It's a personal recommendation. Is there anything at all you kind of like there, Nikki?
Maybe just the pizza, you know, that's, if I can't get Louis Pizza because I'm on the IOA side, this is usually where I hit it up.
Their pizza is almost as good as Louis.
Almost.
Just not quite as good. But still pretty good. And if you like ice cream, there is the Hop on Pop ice cream shop. I've tried everything here. It's all pretty good. Into the Lost Continent we go. And while this continent might be lost, what's not lost? Some good food. We'll find some in here. Inside of the Lost Continent is Mythos, an award-winning theme park restaurant. Mythos, a fine dining experience with an elevated menu. So many good dishes to choose from. I had a hard time picking just one, but there is one item that made Rick's top 6 best foods at Islands of Adventure, and that would be the beef medallions. Everything on the menu is outstanding, but here's a few things I would like to highlight as personal recommendations. The grilled lamb meatballs, the brick oven roasted chicken, and the bone-in pork chop, the lamb burger, and the fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese. Really, you can't go wrong with any of those choices, but the best of them all, like I said, the beef medallions, a top 6 food item here at Islands of Adventure. Also in the Lost Continent, Fire Eater's Grill. They have gyros, they have falafels, they have chicken stingers, they have even chili cheese dogs. Did I say that right, Nikki? Gyros?
Honestly, we looked it up on Google to see how it was pronounced. I always said it was gyro. I don't know.
Gyro, gyro, we all roll our eyes at how we say this sometimes.
Although, beside that, the chicken stingers, I really, really like them here. They're really, really good.
That's a Rickommendation, the chicken stingers.
Yeah.
And the last place to eat in the Lost Continent, delicious kebabs. Delicious kebabs? Are they really delicious? I don't know, they are pretty good. I like the pita bread at least.
Oh, okay.
Have you eaten here?
I've never eaten here. I've tried multiple times and it's never been open. Of course it's open, and I'm like, nah. So, I don't know, can't give you a Rickommendation on that one.
And I really can't give you a recommendation. They're just, I mean, they're okay. But are they delicious? I'll let you decide for yourself. Into Hogsmeade to discuss some Harry Potter food. Did anything make the top 6? Why, yes it did. The 3 Broomsticks has 2 items on the top 6. Could have been more, but I cut it off at 2. One of the items that made the top 6, Nikki wanted to be on the Universal Studios Florida list, and I denied her.
Yes, you
But
did.
it's on this list. What is it, Nikki?
It is the beef pasties. It comes with a side salad too, so it's great. It's not too much, it's not overpowering and too heavy, where sometimes, you know, the foods in Diagon Alley and here, you know, can be heavy.
Yeah.
This one's actually a good option. I like it a lot.
A top 6 food item at Universal's Islands of Adventure, according to Nikki. Now, I'm going to add something else from here.
Okay, what?
The rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, you always like that, Joe. That's
I get that every time I'm in the 3 Broomsticks. I prefer the 3 Broomsticks to the Leaky Cauldron. They have the rotisserie chicken, that corn on the cob is good, the potatoes that come with it. So 2 items on the top 6. Another one almost made it. They have fish and chips here too.
Oh, do they?
They do, just like at Leaky Cauldron.
Yeah.
But that's on the other list.
Okay.
Just 2 here. Could have been more though. Kind of feels like to me we're flying through the list today, but that's okay. I will put menu links in the description box of this video. So for more detail, check out the link in the description box. Read all about the food we're talking about. See the prices. See the full descriptions. Plenty of things to eat in Jurassic Park, as well as plenty of things to eat you.
So you expect a dinosaur to escape or something?
It has happened before at Jurassic Park. Inside of Jurassic Park, we have the Burger Digs, basically hamburgers and chicken sandwiches. Nothing there made the top 6 list, nor do I have like a real personal recommendation. Your basic theme park hamburger.
Right, they do have Beyond Burgers here, so you know, if you're looking for a vegetarian option, you can hit this place up, so that's a good thing to know.
Next up in Jurassic Park, we have the Pizza Predatoria. That dino's George, that one's Lucas. I can't recommend the pizza, but I do have something I want to recommend. I do enjoy the grilled chicken Caesar salad. That is a recommendation.
For sure. Also, if you want the Coke refill station, there's one right around the corner on the, like if you're facing at the left-hand side, so that you don't have to do your, you know, your refill inside a restaurant. There's one like easily accessible right there.
Good point. There's a few different spots in the park to get churros, of course, but I want to call out Natural Selections because they have a few extra things here that we kind of like.
Yes, I really like the grab-and-go option of the empanadas, and then the papas rellenas, I think is how you pronounce it. So great. I really like it because you can just, you know, grab one and keep on walking. Really nice.
So for those reasons, like the empanadas and stuff, Natural Selections is sort of an elevated food kiosk.
It really is surprisingly, like, really, really good for just walking up and, you know,
it's not just churros and turkey legs.
No, it's not. It's really cool.
And now we have reached Thunder Falls, my favorite place to eat in all of Islands of Adventure. So of course, you know it does have a top 6 food item here.
Oh, for sure.
Thunder Falls is not a table service restaurant, but it is an elevated counter service restaurant. At one time, the original plans was for this to be a full service restaurant, but it's not. But as a result of that, they do have some elevated dishes. My favorite is the roasted pork pernil. You can get it as a platter, but I prefer it as a rice bowl. Now, with a rice bowl, you get the pernil with black beans, cilantro rice, cheese, fried plantains, and salsa. And I'm not the only one who loves this place and the rice bowls. Nikki here?
Oh, for sure. I love the chicken, the rice bowls. I was even eating those before you were. I got you hooked on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried the pernil, but I do love that chicken. Oh.
You gotta have the pernil. It's a roasted pork is what it is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And it's fantastic. I know you love the plantains.
Oh, yes, I'm always stealing his plantains too. It's almost like it comes with its own baby dessert. It's wonderful.
Well, speaking of desserts, they have a very good dessert in here.
They do.
One that made my list of top 6 desserts. I'll leave a link to that video. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
No, no, no. We don't want to give it away if you haven't seen the video.
Go watch the video and see all the best desserts. Another great thing about Thunder Falls, the outside seating area gives you a good view of the falls and scream, splash, laugh. Watch this ride come down. Skull Island is a small island, but they do have this food kiosk featuring the Kong dog and banana ices. Why on earth would they feature banana ices here, Nikki?
Because of King Kong.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think this is the only place at Islands of Adventure you can get the banana icy. Inside of Toon Lagoon, a good place to eat is Blondie's. A lot of stuff to recommend here. So when it comes to Blondie's, nothing made the top 6, but we can recommend, I think, pretty much everything in Blondie's. I like all the deli sandwiches.
And the Chicago dog is perfect. It's the very first Chicago dog I ever had was there, and I fell in love with it. So
they have a chili cheese dog, which is good. The Dagwood is a very nice sandwich, a deli sandwich.
Yes, I've had the Dagwood. It's actually really good, and it's so big you can share it with somebody else. So if you're looking for a cost-saving food item, that's a good one.
Split it.
Yeah,
cut it in half.
It's such a big like food option.
So while nothing made the official top 6, lots of good stuff there. Check it out. Also inside of Toon Lagoon, very close to Popeyes and Bluto's Barges, is Wimpy's Burgers. The Wellington Burger made the top 6, and we're going to get it right now. The Wellington Cheeseburger, currently $16.49, a fresh burger patty, cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, pickle, onions, and a mayo ketchup sauce. And bonus, it's served with curly fries. The Wellington Burger, a big, fat, juicy, well-seasoned burger. My favorite theme park burger. I love it.
There's nothing I eat there.
Not even the Dole Whip.
No, I don't really, I like different flavors of that Dole Whip. I like the raspberry and the mango. I don't really like the pineapple. But, I mean, and here's the clincher is they have a vegetarian hamburger, but it has mushrooms.
Yeah.
So there's like really nothing I can eat at that particular place. But I'm glad you like the Wellington Burger.
I don't like it, I love it.
He loves it.
And when we were in line, there was like 8 people getting the Dole Whip.
Yeah, like everybody's walking out with a Dole Whip.
Now the only thing is the Dole Whip that's not the float version. I prefer the float when it comes to a Dole Whip, so that's the only downside for me when it comes to that Dole Whip at Wimpy's. But let me show you where I like to eat my Wellington Burger. So Wimpy's is off in that direction. I like to walk my burger back here behind Me Ship the Olive. This little area right here is perfect sitting height, and it is almost always in the shade. Plus, it has a good view of what? The Velocicoaster. I've been trying a lot of stuff at the Comic Strip Cafe this year, and I've liked most everything I've tried. However, it's currently closed. But if you're visiting and it's open, don't be afraid to give the Comic Strip Cafe some love. Good stuff in there. I have no idea why they closed it, or if they're going to reopen it. I assume eventually, though. Also in Toon Lagoon, an ice cream spot. Get it in cups, cones, waffle cones, as a float, as a sundae. The last thing I showed you in Toon Lagoon was an ice cream shop. The first thing I'm showing you in Marvel's Superhero Island is an ice cream shop. This one, soft serve in cups and cones. The Captain America Diner, hamburgers, hot dogs, and milkshakes.
And chicken tenders too. Courtney, our daughter, likes the chicken tenders here. So
don't forget about the chicken tenders. This place is pretty much Islands of Adventure's version of Mel's Drive-In.
Yes, I was gonna say that, you're right.
And who doesn't love a hot, fresh Auntie Anne's pretzel? I know I do. And check this out. See Doc Ock? Look at his arms. They're in a pretzel shape. How fitting. Pretty clever, right, Nikki? You've never noticed that before, have you?
He got it from me. I swear he got it from me. He just repeats all my clever stuff and makes me sound so smart.
You did mention that to me years ago.
I did.
I give you full credit.
Oh, thanks, babe.
There's also a hot dog kiosk here, Chomp Hot Dogs. Get yourself some hot dogs, just like the picture, mustard only.
Okay, so just let it be known that you have to get the hot dog chip combo. They're not just gonna sell you a hot dog. You have to do the combo. You can't get chips by themselves, but you cannot get the hot dog by themselves. Because we've tried it a couple times. Like numbskulls, you know, we tried it once and it didn't work, and so we tried it again and it still didn't work, so.
And they will let you put ketchup on it. I won't let you put ketchup on a hot dog, but Chomps will. And then we have the Fantastic Four Cafe, kind of your Italian place to eat. Pizza, Caesar salad, fettuccine, spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know about you, but other than pizza, I am never in the mood for Italian in a theme park.
Well, it's a little heavy, but the chicken fettuccine,
Fettuccine.
Yeah, the chicken fettuccine is actually pretty good here, and they're.
Have you had it?
Yeah, I've had it at I had it at Orlando former event.
Okay.
And then the breadstick was pretty good too, so it wasn't too bad.
I never walk around a theme park and crave spaghetti and meatballs.
Not really.
But you may, and if you do, it's here at the Cafe 4.
Find your Italian here.
I did not show this at the beginning of the video, but here at the port of entry, there is a Cinnabon and a Starbucks right there. And now you know the 6 best things to eat at Universal's Islands of Adventure, plus a few extra good things to eat as well. Now I did a version of this video for Universal Studios Florida. The video's right above Nikki's head there.
Right here.
Click on it. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Click it.